Alright, so we're back to streaming, running the event. Oh, so if you guys didn't see it earlier, I did put out a video response basically talking about the lack of login calendar we have going on right now. So I did just tweet it on Twitter as well at Cyberstep, so or at Onigiri US basically. So if you guys see that on Twitter or anything at all, please boost that with some likes, comments, retweets. All of that is greatly appreciated because everybody is helped by Login OC. So, you know, let our voices be heard for the community. Degere, I haven't seen that guy in years. What's that, a White Brilliance wand? Wow. That's sick. I don't think I've ever seen the White Brilliance wand before, to be honest. I don't think I've seen it. It's really cool. Like, it looks as big as a sword. It's very cool. Like, it's as big as a staff. I think it's a wand. It's right cool. Look at that purple gem. That's awesome. Yeah, I never seen one like that. That's awesome. I only ever saw the raid. Okay, so how am I doing for Meta KG's exchange shop? I did like 2 runs this afternoon. Hey boy, how you doing? You plan on getting past Echigo today? Right on. How's it going? Well, it's going pretty good apart from the whole lack of, you know, the revelation that we lost our login calendar. Apart from that, I'm fine. I just worked really hard all day though. I worked this today on a Saturday, so it was like overtime all day. So that was a big workout. But apart from that, I'm great. Like, I'm off tomorrow. Like, we're gonna be rolling tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be fun. We're gonna have our Meta KG rolling day, and I haven't done a big rolling video in a long time. Like, I might roll like 100 or something for something every now and again, but this will be fun. You started Kyoto yesterday and got to Echigo earlier today. You put all your time into the stories. Yeah, that's awesome, man. You've been grinding Den of Needles for watermelon? Did you look it up or did you just take what I said off face value? Because you might need a body party. Alright. I'm gonna look that up for you, Ismail. Like, the specifics of it. So, Onigiri, Wiki, what are you looking for? Watermelon? You're doing body party? Good, good. So I'm gonna look it up right now. So that's all you do is you look up watermelon Magatama on the wiki. Just to verify what the proper method is. Site can't be reached. What? You reload that page, you son of a... Ooh, the font's all different. What the frick is this? Okay. So, Ismail, The one you're doing, it has the infinite farm, right? You said you're doing Den of Needles. Is this the one that has the infinite... You could kill skeletons infinitely? And it's got the big 2 rocks in the back. As long as you don't kill them, you can kill the skeletons. Is that the dungeon we're talking about? Or are you just running, like... I just want to know if that's what we're talking about. Because you can also do Nether Den of Needles. So I'm trying to figure it out. You're doing it... Okay, so you are doing the infinite skeletons? How many people do you have in your body party when you're running it? And you're in regular Den of Needles. Better question is, are you in the dungeon right now? Right now, including you, there's 4. Okay. Are you in the dungeon right now, man? Because you said right now. What level are the mobs? Could you tell me what level the skeletons are? Because if you can tell me that, I can really help you out. I have that page bookmarked with all the drop rates and shit. I went to it just a little while ago. I was looking up a mag or something. There it is. They're 56? Alright, I'm gonna look that up for you, man. Okay. That's the page there. Holy Jesus. You said 56? 56. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay. So according to the wiki, you could get it on 1 to 5 man in the body party. It doesn't matter, okay? As long as you're in there on... Are you playing on hard mode? Like, you must be playing on hard mode, right? Like, you're not on hell or anything like that? You're on hard. Please tell me you're on hard. Please. You're on hard. Okay, good. Okay. Okay. Alright. So, all I can tell you is that the best rate you can have for that mag is if the mobs were level... Wait, is it 56? Yeah. If you could fight them at level 54, I don't know what kind of configuration you'd need for a body party, but if you could have the enemy level be 54, you would take 2 mags that are not watermelon out of the pool, and your rates would go up. It's not the end of the world or anything, like it's not that big a difference, but you know, it's 2 less mags you could potentially get, assuming you have been getting mags. But if you could go in on a lesser body party, like you're at 4 right now, but if maybe, I don't know, at level 3 or 3-man body party or 2-man body party, and get them to level 54, you would have the best rate. Because at 56, there's 2 extra mags, at 55, there's 1 extra mag, and at 54, there's 2 less mags. You're at a lower number. But I don't know how the enemy levels scale and stuff. But in the interest of you farming watermelon, Den of Needles, you want the enemy to be level 54 preferably. 54 or 55. 56 and 57 would be too high. Alright. Good to know. Good to hear. Because you went 7 hours, man. I worked 8 hours. That's a long time. That's a long time, man. Give yourself kudos. And remember to, like, take breaks and, like, kill the field bosses in Sekigahara. They have a good chance of dropping mags. Just letting you know, like, the wheels can drop watermelon as well. So, you know, I don't know how long they respawn, but let's say every hour you take a break and you go do that, by all means. I would greatly encourage that. You put in a lot of work, man. You deserve them mags. Okay, did she restock those accessories? She did! What the frig? She restocked... Yeah! That's weird! I mean, Eva told me that she restocked stuff, but it didn't happen for me, and now it did. She restocked her stuff. Cool. She's saying you can get 2 accessories with 5% attack and cooldown? That's wild. Right on, right on. That's a good perp. That's a good technique every time you repair. Hey, Olivia, how you doing? You know, I'll give you another tip for farming mags, Ismail. If you have a Vanguard, any Vanguard at all, if you manage to fill them up killing your skeletons, you should switch to the Vanguard and just use their R1 on the skeletons, because they have infinite durability for like the 3 minutes you have them, and it can save you a lot of time. Is sword bread and butter still 3 chiamis? Or fuck, 3 Amaras and a chiami? Early game, yeah. The only thing is you have to have ranked skills that are ranked 6 above. But yeah, you can run 3 Amaras and a chiami, that's fine. Like, but at a level 105 level, you want to start moving on to the Skyrending mags and Ronins and all that stuff. But yeah, the stuff restocked, look at that. That's cool. Can I buy this mount scrap? That's what's really important. I can't. Well, you know what they say, get in the fucking dungeon. Yeah, man. That's a good attitude to have, Ismail. See, people like that, that's impressive. That's the good attitude to have. Alright, so I'm about to head into the dungeon runs. I'm gonna start running dungeons, and if anyone wants to join me, by all means let me know. You're very welcome to join. I will not be running depths, however. That takes too much energy, and it's not that big of a reward. If depths didn't take double the energy, I'd run it, but it just takes too much energy. It's not worth it. 90 energy is not worth 60 drops. I don't know if you guys saw my community post this morning, but limited dark fin is available in the special in Chifuri's like special dungeons wardings. So if you guys, you know, played your hearts out during the dark fin event we just had and you did not get your recipe, there's still some chances to run that today if you haven't already. I did put out a community post, but I know not everybody sees them. And it is a bit late in the day, so I doubt you have energy for that, but if that's something that interests you, you know, that's available. Yeah, leveling, like, when I first played the game, guys, like, I didn't care about drops or experience or anything. I just wanted friendship items. And that's what I played for. I was so excited to see friendship items, like, it was ridiculous. That was my mindset. I don't know much about myriad weapons, but golden weapon hunt's pretty good. Honestly, like, the easiest way to, like, get really good at the game really, really quickly, or like not really getting good, but the easiest way to like just skip a bunch of shit is power level to 116 and then buy a Glacius weapon off somebody for like, I don't know, 10 bucks, and then you have a Glacius weapon, and then you're good to go. Like, it's just the easiest thing to get. Yeah, true, you could get a drop boost from the event and do that. Yeah, you can come, man. I'm on channel 2. He did. I didn't get any recipes yesterday running. Did I get anything today? Nope. Oh, that's awesome, Bly. I hope you're there. I don't know when it's gonna be. Probably like after lunch. My parents want me to help them do stuff, and I said no, I'm not help. Like I have stuff planned. So I'm gonna have to deal with them first. Then we'll do our stream probably. What's the best dungeon to get weapons from to level up your vanguards? So an overall best dungeon is Azami Crossing. Azami Crossing, you just go in there and you identify, you pick up all the weapons, all the bronze and all the silver. Identify all your bronze and all your silver and just throw away the golds. And all the weapons there identify into red weapons. And vanguards will eat that stuff up till they're level 70. And if they like swords and stuff, it's even better because everything's like a sword. But yeah, Azami Crossing in that's located in Nakasendo, right after Kusatsu, for those that aren't familiar. Some people probably just said, this man's saying Japanese names like they're English. But yeah, so Azami Crossing, the dungeon right after Echigo. Yeah, like she should like Odachis the most. So for Summer Akane, you could probably do Azami Crossing just to get like a base level in there. And just what you want to do is just, you know, feed her all the swords and stuff. Then after that, I'd probably make it so you start farming Echigo Estate and you pick up all your gold weapons there. And from Echigo Estate, you'd want to identify those weapons only after you get her to like 70 or something like that from Azami Crossing. And from Echigo Estate, you're going to want to identify and get all of the Amano Hiboko Odachis, like this big golden Odachi thing, like a gold weapon. And she'll love those because they'll give her a big boost. And basically just give those to her last after you've given her everything else. So you're saying something, Boy Mars. What's the best way to get good as a free-to-play player? I power leveled a bit, and I have the Myriad King's weapons. It's really low on money, yeah. Like, yeah, you have to identify it and stuff, but you might as well run it with a Ryu boost, because you probably have a billion of them. I do not have a party up yet, Flame, but when I come out of the dungeon this time, I'll be around for you. I'll open a party. I mean, you can run Azami Crossing for money too, because you can identify all the weapons and sell them back for more. Like, I think you can do that. Yeah, we did that back in the day. It's not the best method, but it does work. Hey, oh, I did 50 hells. Look at that. Right on, right on. What do I get? What did I earn? A weapon grade powder. I feel ripped off. I mean, I guess. Do whatever you want. I mean, this event right now, if you play it and you get a bunch of extra drops, you can get 500 million Ryu. Like, I know that can be difficult because they don't give you very much. If you don't have vanguards and stuff. Here you are. Dun, 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 dun. So, apart from the sudden lack of a login calendar, how do you guys feel about this event? Like, are you guys enjoying it? Do you like how kind of borderline easy the stuff is? I think the weapons are rad. I think they're not that bad to make. They just take a long time. And they're really cool. Like, 80% multiplier on it is wild. Oh, you're on the Steam server. You don't have it. Oh. You know what you guys have? You guys have, like, campaign. You have, like, OC campaigns to, like, you put in 30 bucks and you get a Vanguard of your choice. And I'm so jealous of that. I want that shit. You have no idea. I'd get a 5-scroll Dart Miyamoto right now. Put in 100 bucks, get KG. It'd be done. It'd be over. That's enough out of you. Nice shot. That'd be awesome, Ismail. So I noticed, after I did my stream earlier, I got a login ticket, or whatever, a 2020 ticket on Randandestroyer. And I rolled it, and I'm like, where do I use this? And KG, you can't even get KG with these friggin' tickets. I was like, what the frig? KG's not even available. I was right upset. Like, you can get everybody else, but, like, you can't get KG. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that's so annoying. Yeah, for sure. I know tons of people, like, you know, they can't work, they got laid off. Like, that's the thing for a lot of people. You know? Given the current day and age. Whee! What do I do now? Oh, I played it through 5 times. Trying to level up my carbon flare. I never got it to rank 6. Kinda wish I had it at rank 6. Hey, Death, how you doing? I'm alright. 100k damage? Well, that's awesome, Josh. Hey, Josh, can you do me a flavor? It's just something I wanted confirmed about KG. I didn't really ask anyone yet. So, in the story partner section, you know what I'm talking about here, your Vanguard list. When you highlight her. Can you click on awakening level and see if these are here? Like, do they let us use scraps on her? Well, there's good Ryu in here. Holy jumping. That's assuming you're playing right now, Josh. I don't know if you are or not. If you're not playing right now, that's fine. Alright, thanks, man. I kind of don't want to know so I can be angry tomorrow and not angry now. But, you know... Oh, I missed. Zombie Crossing is right after Echigo in the Nakasendo area. It's the first dungeon where you fight the 4 angry Kijimuna singers or whatever they are. Nice job. Carbon flare. Should you grab both the elemental and fortune? No, 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 no. You would just make fortune. You would not make. I don't think the Eternal's worth making. Period. I think it's better off just making fortune, because that's 400 drops of gargoyle. Think about this. I don't think you make both. You make one. Like you still need all those drops for Dark Fin. Like, I would not do that. I would just make fortune. Honestly, Ismail, are you the second person today who said that? I love this independence. Oh, you guys are gaining your independence. You're realizing, man, I don't like getting carried. I want to play this game my way. I want to be the knight in shining armor. I want to stand on my own 2 feet. Yeah, I'm gonna see if Ryuga said anything. Nope, he didn't. He just DC'd. I don't know why. Hey guys, I got the staff of Blue Light Fortune. I'm gonna tell my buddy Brim I got his staff. Hold up. Alright, we're back. Ooh, that's awesome, Josh. Where's Ryuga? Odd. That's awesome. So the best way to get those is just to play events. Right now, you need 15 scraps to get one of those. And right now, there is access. 2 are available, is what I want to say. You can get one right now from this event, from Made a Cage Yourself, and you can get one from the Christmas event. You still haven't got your Dark Fin recipe? I don't know if you were listening earlier, but right now, Dark Fin is available today in limited form. You could do those 3 runs for 3 shots at limited. I don't know if he's here every Saturday or just every 2 weeks, but he is here today. If that is something that's bugging you or something that's on your mind, something you want to try for, that is available on Saturdays. So far it's every Saturday, but we don't know if it's going to just be once in a while. Yeah, there's a chance it's bi-weekly. If things remain... Yeah, he's there today. Yeah, go check it out. Maybe this DC was for the best. Okay, listen here, you little archer fucker. But yeah, like, you know, maybe do those 3 runs. Could be worth. Yeah, man. I wish you luck. I wish you some luck, man. Ryuga, where are you? Oh, I see. Alright, I got some PlayStation messages to look at, so while I load, I'm gonna look at those. You're back. You beat the wolf on normal for once? Who's the wolf? Oh, there she is. Look at her. She does have a neat fucking sword. Really cool. Oh, like the one in Lancelot you're talking about? Oh yeah, that's awesome. Yes, yes, using a drop boost does help with mag farming. Just make sure you don't, like, make sure you pick up everything. Now that you can pick up like 1,000 drops or whatever, it should be pretty good. Back when we used to mag farm, you couldn't really pick up that many drops. But Ryuga, we got in the dungeon. Frick, I'm itchy in my finger. I don't know why. There you are. I see a miss. Oh yeah. The whole event enemy dungeons were made to you know, be weak to Lancelot. I can't fight that world because I just blue screen. Alright, you take care of that side, man. I'll get this side. I gotta get out of all chat though. Holy jumping. Right on. I had my Little Caesars today. It was awesome. How do you even use Lancelot? Lancelot's attacks, if you don't use a buff, are 100% slice. So if an enemy is immune to slice, your attack will miss. It will fail. Why you got fucking frozen? But for Lancelot, as long as you use an elemental buff to change her attacks to rain or holy, then you'll use that element and your attack shouldn't miss anymore, and if you know what you're fighting, you should do better. No. My carbon flare. What the fuck? It's a ball. Are there any good free mounts? There was. Hound Dog was a free mount, and he was really, really good. He was only available once at Christmas time. Right now, there's just Brownie, who is a movement device. You're getting Superstar Saga? That was actually... The last song was a Pokemon Pony Canyon remix from Sun and Moon. I don't know. I mean, it's Nintendo. Can I show you Hound Dog? Alrighty. Now my Hound Dog's not really leveled up. His name is Madana. Is he all the scrolls? Yeah, he's S everything. Yeah, he's max scroll. This feels wrong. I wish you luck. My favorite Pokemon okay, what was another one? How do you kill those golden Darumas? Golden Darumas are only weak to poison or mounts that are really strong. Like once a mount has a certain amount of attack, it can just kill a gold Daruma. Apart from that, you need poison, like poison rapid shot or venom arrow. This is Hound Dog. He's a mecha thingy. He says Madana a lot. I don't know what I just did. That's R1. Tay combination, I think that's the move. Mana. That's all he ever says. Mana. 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 No, he's from Cosmic Break. Mana. It'd be cool to see a Hound Dog Redux, you know, for sure. I don't know how efficient my stamina is, so I'm using R1s. I don't even know what Izugis do. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. Power Dasher. Well, I don't know what I just did, but it sure fucking missed. Wow, that was shit. I think dash attack's like a kick. Get fucked. My favorite villain in Pokemon? It's probably like Lucamine. Just cause like she was awesome. Gold Darumas give you a butt ton of experience and bunch of money and stones and things like that. They're basically like a metal slime, like a pinata enemy. Like you just kill them and you get a bunch of stuff. Like I used to level up off them. When I was about 10 years old, my favorite thing was the Team Aqua Grunt, because they wore these really short, tight shirts. And I remember I was like, just getting into puberty at that age, and I'm just like, man, look at them tits. My buddy's like, what? He's younger than me. I was like, yeah, man, look at them tits. Man said Lucy. What do you think the best Vanguard... What is the best Vanguard and mount to go for? On one level, Meta KG is kind of fucking broken. So, by default, the answer is Meta KG. But assuming we're talking an everyday situation, I still think Miyamoto's probably the best to go for. She's 5 scroll, she goes to 150. She's always around. Miyamoto, Maeda Toshi, Kieran's probably really I freaking got Hound Dog again. Kieran is amazing. Kieran's up there. She's really always available. She's always around. Kieran works for a lot of events. Fire and lightning really just works. After a while, you'll start noticing you need different elements for different enemies. And when it comes to lightning, Kieran and Maeda Toshi are probably the best. How good is Komachi? I have no idea. I have a 5-scroll Komachi and I've never used her. I only have her because she was with Leviathan. As for the best mounts, I'm gonna probably say Fujin or Raijin, not counting Keiji. I would say Fujin and Raijin just for the fact that they have the unique ability that with enough scrolls you can unlock an Ogi that makes a literal tornado follow and envelop their body, and you just run over enemies. You just mow them down. You push one skill once and you're good to go. Oh my god, I can drop kick fucking archers. This may be the greatest day of my life. Fuck you, Crystal. Kick the shit out of you. But right now I think Raijin, Fujin's probably the best mount. Kick! Kick! That should have more range. You got fucked. Mana, mana, mana. Hound Dog used to be the friggin' thing that nobody would shut up about, and I wouldn't have it, and all I would watch videos of is him just saying Madna and doing damage cat a bunch of times. It's fucking mad. What? Oh man, that's good. Sasuke, Izuna. Like, Komachi, I don't know. Oh yeah, he hated you. Hinka shows him. Kenshin's a good Vanguard too. I don't have any Kenshins at all. I kind of wish she was in the lineup right now. Like, if they could just substitute Miyamoto with Kenshin, I'd be so happy. Yeah, Getsus, like, they did a lot of story there. He didn't like you. You got the Spear Fortunatus? Awesome. If I didn't already have it, I'd want it, but you got it, man. You're talking about Komachi? You know, it's rare to find dungeon clearing Vanguards, I'm not gonna lie. Lately, a lot of Vanguards have been geared towards boss dueling. It's very rare to find ones that are really good for like fast dungeon runs. And the reason for that being is we have mounts. Like before mounts came, like Ifrit and that, we had Miyamoto who was good at everything. Dark Miyamoto kind of slower, but she could do it. And Sasuke, who was really good at mob clearing. But then with the addition of mounts became, you know, the tool for mobbing, and Vanguards became, you know, the instrument of a boss's destruction. So there was kind of this divide, you know, like each had their own role. But there are still some cases where the mount was the boss killer and the Vanguard was the dungeon clearer. Namely with Mephistopheles, we would just use Ifrit and throw rocks at him until he died. Like it was a biblical moment, it was a good old stoning, you know? We don't have those all the time. Yes, Kenshin. Kenshin is a good dungeon clearer because she has Henka Shosen. She has the basically like an ice flash of retribution like Miyamoto. Having a projectile that goes through things is super good for dungeon clearing. Absolutely. Like a piercing projectile, I guess. Kick. Shit. Yeah, like AoE, fast stuff, projectiles. Like, Kieran's not really much of a boss clear, although she does have a homing projectile, which is nice. She's more boss-based. Now you're gonna make me think, like, who's really good for dungeoning. Zunko could probably do okay if you use her big spread shot, assuming everything dies in one hit. But an example of someone who's not good at mobbing at all is Oda. Oda is not good at mobbing whatsoever. She has no fast dash, she's incredibly slow, and she only targets like one thing at a time. You're gonna pass out? What's the best weapon to go for at 116? You have the Zunda weapons, but they're starting to get bad. At 116, you could go straight for Gargoyles or a Glacie's weapon. Or Dragon Arc. A Zenith is always good. Carbon Flare. Yes, Genai is a good dungeon clearer because she has the Benkei charge. That move alone, it like defines the character. Like that that was a good skill. Benkei charge is awesome. Speaking of awesome, there's Inuchio's tits. And her midriff. I'm not so sure about how good Toshi is at mobbing, but Inuchio's pretty good at mobbing, not gonna lie. Like, she can move really, really quickly and has some good sweeps. Venus can kill mobs. Like, Venus would be good at killing mobs if she can circle and aggro everything, and then she can kill them in one shot. She can do that like that. Siegfried also with Grol Rache, if mobs don't have that much health, he can do some mobbing, but not much. He has some AoE, but his moves are kind of slow. Let me see, what does this look like? 30 coins? I don't fucking think so. What the fuck? Look at them running. Look at them go. Look at them go. Oh my god. Yes, yep, yeah, Colosseum, yeah, you're right. Yeah, Genai is good like that. I remember I did a video where I did the cat dungeon with Genai fully to show people that they could farm it. And I used like 105s. Like it's doable. Yeah, Colosseum Blade for sure. I already listened to that. What else can I listen to? Absolutely, my friend. Why do I still have... Dang, there's not much variety in the recommended music. It's kind of bugging me. That's a good song. Yeah, probably. Ivis is a boss character. Yeah, I mean, Kintoki, if you know what you're doing with Kintoki, you can get through it no problem. Like, if you're using Kintoki's Tornadoes attacks, she can, like, just lock onto a bunch of different enemies and kill them. Like, she can work. Oh, you do? What do you call a group of hound dogs? You just ice lance a pack, that's right. You get bonus points. Unlike him that can't hit the broadside of a crystal. I thought this was a different song. That's a good song. Play that one. That sounds like fun. How much is my phone charged? Alright. I'm putting him away. What about Lil Musashi? Oh my god, we can see types and shit. She's neutral. Beautiful. Oh, I'm not used to that. What type is Leviathan? Soul. What type is Brownie? Beast. Fenrir. Beast. Madonna is a monster. Oberon is a S. Infernus is a beast. So I have B, S, M, B, B, L, cell. Cool. So is, excuse me? Is Brownie the only monster? Or, not Brownie, another one. Hound Dog is the only monster type mount? Alright guys, so what would you like to see as a new mount in the game? My always dream mount was a water dragon, and they gave it to me. Like, I have my dream mount. I am happy. What would you guys think would be like your dream mount? Like, we already have a mech, we have a Gundam with KG, we have Ifrit, who is a demon hellhound kind of thing. We have Fujin and Raijin horses, we have Brownie's a horse, and we have Leviathan as a sea serpent Leviathan. Yes, they have a little pool floaty thing. But like, not like a joke mount, like a real mount, like a hover mount. Like, I kind of want like a dragon kind of thing. Like, I know we have a water dragon, that's fine, sea serpent, that's cool. But I'm thinking like a real, like, winged dragon kind of thing. Oh, we have him too, what's his name, fucking, the wolf, Makami, I forgot about him. Dragon would be sick. I think a phoenix would be cool too. I think a phoenix would be wild. Like a version of Ho-Oh that she lets you ride her there. Like, just full 18 plus the game. Genbu, yeah, a turtle like Genbu. Like, 150 Genbu should be able to turn into a mount and you get on the turtle. Just saying, like, and 150 Ho-Oh should let you fly as a phoenix. That'd be sick. An Arachne? Yeah, Genbu's solid. Genbu's a good character. Mephistopheles would be cool. I would not want a spider mount just because I'm arachnophobic. I hate that shit, man. I hate spiders. My fear is slowly turned into hatred. Like, I just kill them. I've developed a defense mechanism. The only way to get rid of them is to fucking kill them. But anyway, I don't like spiders. Fuck that shit. I hate them. Oh yeah? Yeah, a nine-tailed fox would be awesome. That's a great idea. Like, we have them as enemies, and Izuna's mom, we should get Izuna's mom. Izuna's mom should, like, come back from the death or something. Or yeah, Tri-Tail 150 Izuna, Mount Meter. Fuck yeah, it's a good idea. Nine-tailed Izuna. Nine-tailed fox would be wild. He's got tailed beast bomb for no reason. Oh, we lost somebody. Who'd we lose? Oh, that other guy. I don't know who he was. He had an underscore in his name. I have my dream mount. Like, I'm content. So I don't know. I only know his lines from fighting him so much and editing in that video. I love that video so much. Me versus Mikami with a bunch of sounds and edits and things like that. I love that video, man. I love doing stuff like that. I was supposed to do another one, probably next weekend, about Dark Finn. I wasn't expecting to work today, like, you know, back in time. But when I get the chance, holy jumping. This song's so fucking good. Yeah! Dark Finn mount. Let's do it. What the fuck? I was like, what rock did I hit? They've yet to add a cat-related mount? True. Ibaraki. Kieran, let's go. Bareback. Lunar, we thought about it, Lunar Spirit Kaguya. should have been the Vanguard, to be honest. Like, Orihime makes sense, but... Lunar Spirit Kaguya would be awesome. Like, she should be a Vanguard. Like, they should just release that. A gargoyle mount would be cool. Legit, like, could you imagine? Gargoyle? Like, fucking riding Crag around? Yeah, Benkei should be a mount. Honestly, like, it's in lore. I think we should have a little dragon arc to ride around on. That'd be fucking sick. Like a little fucking boat. Oh my god. Like a mini dragon arc where you just ride on the back of it. Oh my god. Yeah, like it'd be awesome. Yes. And I've been listening to this song like all weekend. I like this song. I love that R1 you do, man. Fucking nice. We're still missing something. Oh, it's this fucker. You always gotta take care of him. Yeah, that'd be cool too, Nyarlathotep. And you're just like in the plant and it just keeps like flowing on these roots that just keep going. Like imagine like infinitely flowing roots in the ground. And you're just like constantly riding on those. That'd be so cool. And you're like sitting on a pedal and you're just shooting lasers and shit. Oh, that'd be awesome. She'd be like, oh, excuse me, I didn't mean to shoot some poison, teehee. I don't know. But we'd have to like purify her in the story or something and then she's back. That's the goddess of the black lilies. Yes. Volleyball bomba. You can get fused recipes at a low percent. Like there's a chance to get a fused recipe. Yeah, you're right. Keiju no Keiji. Yeah. You got the sword fortune again. You can sell that, man. You could put that up for like 80 OC and probably get it. Just saying. A lot of people are looking for that. What you should do is you can look at the list of bazaar listings for that recipe, see whatever somebody's selling for it, put it up for less. How do I get 49 plus 31? Well, Korekyo. I think it matters what kind of vanguards you have. Related to the events, I don't know what's important or not, but Kieran's sometimes associated in these events. I do own Ho and Maeda Toshi. So maybe they're boosting it, but I'm also wearing Toshi accessories. Like Maeda Toshi accessories, and they do boost the drop rate. The reward rate, I should say. The drops. I don't have Broken Seal. But I think the fact... not just having one scroll of something sometimes in events will get you more drops. But, I think the fact that I'm wearing Toshi accessories and because I have other vanguards just gets me more drops. Yeah, I don't have Broken Seal myself. No problem, Korikyo. Anytime. I know the base is like 12. It's hard to say what they come from. I never really looked at the update page, to be honest. Where's Ryuga? I'll take the time to get my achievements. Oh, you done your ends? Oh, okay. Receive all. Right on. That'd be cool, but that would be kind of super pay to win if you just got extra stats for having stuff. Then you'd need to have one of every Vanguard just to like stay on top. And I think that would be bullshit. Like, there needs to be more nuance about just how you play rather than what you own. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's like that. You just want to have them to have them. It really helps if you get scraps or you ever get like extra scrolls and they start adding up. How many little dudes are there? There's more? Oh no, okay. How did I not hit that one? Whatever. I don't have much stamina to do this round. I have like so much though. I have more than enough. Oh, fuck. There we go. Oh yeah, let's bring on that good song. I like that song. Speaking of rolling, I am rolling tomorrow for Maeda Keiji. So, hopefully that goes really well and it should be a fun time. She's probably one of the Vanguards that makes the biggest change in the game. She's not just a Vanguard. Like, it's not just, oh, look at the new flavor of the month, let's get that. This is a huge friggin' jump. Yeah, I get 43. You just hold on to them. You hold on to them for the day they let us trade them to other people, or if they get a 150 someday. Like, for example, with Lancelot, I got Lancelot to 105 scrolls long ago. But over the years, I managed to get 4 extra Lancelot scrolls. And then when I found out she was getting 150, we had Lancelot come around. I rolled, I got my 5th Lancelot, and then the day she got 150, popped them all in, I was done. You just hold on to them. You could trade them in for 30 trade-in points, but that's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. I just hold on to them. Yes, she's exactly the same, just different. Man, Dejure and Fluffy are like OG players, man. Today at work was different. Like, I didn't have a lot of downtime at work, so I couldn't like check the internet and all that stuff. I mean, if ever they release 150 mounts, she's halfway there. But yeah, it does suck to get duplicates. That's why a lot of the times I'll look at a Nian and say, well, I have all these Vanguards. I don't want to touch this. I don't want to end up getting something I already have. Like, I already got 13 Ozras one time. I don't want to go through that again. At least with this Nian, there's... Like, the Nian coming up that I'm going to roll tomorrow, it has Keiji, Miyamoto, Lancelot, Sasaki Kojiro, Gawain, not Kenshin, what's her name? Katsui, and Toyotomi Hideyoshi. I believe that's 7. Well, I have maxed out Miyamoto and Lancelot, but I don't have maxed out Gawain. I don't have maxed out Katsui or Hideyoshi or Flying Swallow Kojiro. So for me, I have like 5. I don't have 5 of the 7 Vanguards in the event. So for me, it's really only 2 Jokers in the deck. So it's actually pretty good for me. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. We should be able to trade scrolls. Absolutely. I would just sell a bunch of my scrolls, man. Like, I don't know why they don't do that, because they think, well, if we could do that, then people wouldn't roll anymore. One person would roll, then people would buy from them. But they have to realize, and they can fix this problem really, really easily. Like, really easily. If they're worried about, oh, people will just like use Bazaar OC to do it, release a function called a Platinum Bazaar. The Platinum Bazaar will let you trade Vanguards. Right? So, if they release a thing called a Platinum Bazaar, they make it so that the Platinum Bazaar can only be used with paid OC. If they do that, that means if somebody wants to use it, then they have to put money in the game. Easy. Simple solution. They're getting paid. And it's either someone's rolling it or they're buying it secondhand. Either way, Cyberstep gets that money. And all they have to do is put in a minimum price for Vanguard scrolls. Like, I can't see it being, like, put in a minimum value of, like, I don't know. If I was selling a Vanguard, I'd sell them for 500 OC personally, depending on the Vanguard. If it's like a good Vanguard, 500 OC a scroll. If it's like a meh Vanguard, maybe 30 bucks or 25 bucks. It depends who it is. Siegfried, you can have the fucker. But like Kieran, that's someone who's really good, maybe 400 OC. You know, it really depends on how the market goes and what people are willing to pay. That's going to determine the market. But I think as long as Cyberstep puts in a minimum value of like 100 OC for a Vanguard, which is not outrageous, but is fair. I think it's a fair minimum price so that people just aren't giving it away for 1 OC, right? I think a minimum of $10 per Vanguard scroll would be very, very worth it. And if it's a better Vanguard, they'll just, you know, people won't sell it for $10. And they could put some Vanguards being non-bazaarable as well. They could do that too. Yeah, I would also, an alternative I also think should happen is you should be able to shred Vanguard scrolls, okay? Hear me out. So there should be an exchange shop that you can give them a scroll, and they will give you 7 scraps in return. And there's a reason it's scraps, and this, you wouldn't want it to be 5, you wouldn't want it to be 8, but you'd want it to be 7 scraps. And the reason why is because it takes 15 scraps to make, you know, an Awakening Scroll, a Vanguard Scroll. So, if you could do that, I would trade in 2 Vanguard Scrolls for 7 scraps. So that means I play an event, I get a scrap, I trade in 2 scrolls, and I can get the scroll that I want. Well, that's a great solution. Either way, you need to have scrolls to do it. And you're recycling them. And if that was the case, I tell you right now, if that was the case, and I wouldn't have to worry about who's in the unit, I could just get them and shred them and use them for my own gain, I'd be rolling like crazy. I'd just make sure I get my 1 copy and I'd just scrap away. I'd be rolling so much more if that were the case. If I could just not worry about getting extras of things I don't need and just grind them down, shred them, and get scraps from it, I would be doing that all the time. A new Vanguard comes out? Okay, I'm a veteran player. I'm gonna pause the game in a minute and look at how many scrolls I have and tell them how much scraps I would use. Give me a second here. Like, if this was the case, and this would be a big boon to veteran players, people that have a bunch of scrolls. You know, like, okay, so if that were the case, if this system were real, so let's just check the inventory really quick here. Now, mounts would be usable for mount scrolls and assist partners for assist scrolls. That's a given. We don't need to worry about that. I have 4 extra Sasuke's I'd tear up. I have 3 Siegfrieds I'd tear up. I have Venus's I'd tear up. 10 Miyamoto's I'd tear up. So let's just count how many things I would tear up if that system were in place. 1, so 7, 9, 19, 21. Well, I mean, I wouldn't tear up Genbu. So, a lot of these, they're not extra scrolls. Like 22? When did I get Lancelots? What the fuck? So 21, 22. So I got like 30 some extra scrolls. Okay, that's a horrible thing to say. But let's just say I have 30 extra scrolls. With that, I would be able to take other Vanguards and make at least 6 of them go to like 5 scroll. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that system were in place, I could have a maxed out Toshi right now. Like, if I could just get a shit ton of scraps, recycling my other guys, that'd be awesome. You know, the reason you'd want it to be 7 scraps, well, realistically, you'd want it to be 8 scraps. But if it was 7 scraps, and you need 15, they'd probably make it 5, to be honest. They'd probably make it 5 scraps per Vanguard, and then you'd trade in 3 Vanguards, get the one you want. But, what time do I think I'll be streaming tomorrow? Probably after lunch. My parents are probably going to rope me into some bullshit because this weekend they're trying to do all this home improvement stuff and they're all like, why are you going to work? And I'm like, 'cause money. But they're probably going to rope me into helping them for some time, so it'll probably be like sometime in the afternoon, probably like 2 p.m. or something like that. I will put out a community post before, like giving an estimated time. But it will be sometime tomorrow. So make sure you have your phone nearby, notifications on, ring that bell. We got a recipe. What do we get? We got the Staff Eternal. We got both staff recipes today. What? Sorry, I'm reading some bullshit. I'm just on the internet here. Okay. Hey, how you doing? Yes, there's two Celestites, one with wind and one with ice. You need the ice one. Yes, for sure. Pacific time? Atlantic time. If you know what Atlantic time is. I'm on the Atlantic. It's negative 400 hours. But I was post about, fucking Blizzard, man. The fucking Blizzard company, like they do Overwatch and World of Warcraft, basically, mainly, and they do Hearthstone as well. But they've been fucking shit up all fucking year, ever since the Hong Kong protests. Because China and Tencent are like huge investors in their company, and they just like bet to whatever they want. Yes, I guess it would be Eastern, but in Canada we call it Atlantic. Yes, yes. So anyway, what I was reading was that I guess Blizzard felt the need upon themselves to make World of Warcraft more diverse in its new, its biggest hub area. So they took a bunch of already existing NPCs and just made a handful of them black or brown or whatever pastel color you want to be. And they just changed a whole bunch of them. And I'm reading the comments, or I was reading the comments on it, and someone's like, so you blackwashed everything, and you whitewashed everything, and you brownwashed everything. They're saying like, so you just changed something. You didn't like make a new person. Like I don't think that's right, personally. Like if a character already exists, then they exist. Like make a new one. Like I don't know, I don't get it. Like, cause then you're, I don't know, it's weird. Like imagine if Onigiri did that and they just suddenly like changed every NPC. It could be kind of weird. The wiki is somewhat out of date, but there's a lot of core knowledge that is unchanging. Like, it's pretty static. Like, it's still useful. Redo exactly, like, I don't get it. Like, and a lot of the rhetoric about all of it doesn't really make sense, because it takes the movie, it takes the cinema version of Alien perspective. So, you know the meme where, like, aliens are coming to Earth and they could land anywhere, but they always land in the United States? Like, they always land in the US. They don't land in China. They don't land in Beijing. They don't land in Russia. They don't land in France. They always land in the US. Like, the US is, you know, a collection of immigrants from every part and walk of Earth, walk of the life, you know, walk of life on Earth. You know, there's people from all different places, different cultures in the U.S. It's a very multi-ethnic society, and a lot of companies are acting like that's the norm. But if you looked at, that's just like one facet of the country, of the planet. If you went and looked at China, China's like 99.9% Chinese, or Japan is 99.9% Japanese, and Russia is mainly Russian. Europe is different now, but Africa is like 90% African, apart from Northern Africa, let's say. But there's a lot of other countries where there is no multiculturalism. Like, it makes sense in some video games, like in a lot of fantasy settings, to go to another area and see a different kind of people. It's only really in hub cities where you see, like, minority characters everywhere. But, like, you know, if you went to a place and those characters are all a certain type of people and you see someone who's different, then they're the minority. Like, the phrase, oh, this person's a minority, well, it's all in, like, the facet, the perspective of one place. Like, a black person is not a minority in Africa, whereas a white person would be. And, you know, so on and so forth. Like, an Indian person is not a minority in India, or a Japanese person is not a minority in Japan, or in so on and so forth. So a lot of stuff is, a lot of these phrases, they only really, what's the word for that? They're only based off of one or two locations, mainly the West. You never really hear that voice from anywhere else. Like, it's just odd, something to think about. And then I see video games doing stuff like that, and it's like, you're changing something that's been existing for 14 years based on the perspectives of, like, one country, or at least a couple voices in one country. It's kind of odd. And I don't get the rampant desire these days to have video games and stories and movies and books. I don't get the constant need to have something that was created in the imaginations of people to reflect the real world. A lot of the times, video games and creations of fantasy are, you know, a perspective of someone, and sometimes it's a form of escapism. Like, people play video games sometimes as a way to get out. Like, you know, like, a weird example, or a common example is sometimes, you know, kids get bullied or whatever. They don't really like their real life. Maybe they have a bad step parent or whatever. They're going through some bullshit. and they log on to their favorite game, and it's fun. It's an escape. They don't want to play a game and see their name and see, you know, like real world shit. They don't want to know that they have homework to do. They just want to fucking have fun. And there's just been this constant push to try and get video games to mirror real life. If you want video games to mirror real life, go fucking get a bike and go outside and play. Like, there's two different things. That's why I don't like sports games either. Like, either you're gonna play the sport or not. Like, what are you doing? Now, exceptions to those who might not have the motor functions or missing body parts to play those games. But for the most part, for the other 99% of people, like, if you're gonna play soccer, go to the field and play soccer. You know? Like, I'm not gonna go play Madden or FIFA or whatever. Yes, I still play the game, man. We're getting an update. We just got a big update. Super fun. Now, don't get me wrong. I've probably gone at least 8 months without playing it. But, like, seriously. But I do play. Absolutely. We got a donation? Where's my phone? My phone can look at comments. Thank you for the donation. I'm about to look at it. Let me see. See. What is our... Oh, Jesus, that's me. Shut that guy up. Michelle, thank you, Michelle, for €1. Thank you very much. What is that Canadian? What is that? I don't know what the pound is at right now. Is it the pound or is it the euro? I don't know. Euro to Canadian dollar. What is that at right now? Because I know the euro is more expensive than the Holy Jesus! You gave me $1.56. Your money is worth 50% more than my money. That's awesome. So, like, if you made, like, let's say $10 an hour, in Canadian, you'd be making $15 an hour. But thank you very much. Yeah, Craven is he's a spear player, is he not? He's a good guy. I don't know him that personally, but I always hear great things about Craven. I hear him giving advice, helping players. I hear he's a real great guy. You know? But I do know him, yeah. I don't know him that personally, but I've seen him around. We might have played a dungeon or two at some point in time. But yeah, I hear great things about the guy. What do I not understand? This game is broken and pay to win? I understand everything. Oh yes, he still plays. I mean... the game... yeah, in a lot of ways it can be pay to win, but not necessarily. You can still win, it's just pay to win faster. But even at the end of the day, you can put $3,000 into this game tomorrow. And unless you, like, get a mount or something, like... even then, mounts have their limits. Even if you put in, like, $3,000 tomorrow, there's no guarantee that you would get everything you need. You still wouldn't just walk into a dungeon and win. There's still an area of skill that is needed. I will, alright. Alrighty, Michelle. Maybe see you tomorrow when we roll. Anyway, thanks for the donation. I appreciate it. I was saying something, shit. But yeah, like, you could put in $3,000 and roll, and if you don't know what you're doing, you're still not going to be amazing. You always wanted Fujin and Raijin? Man. Yeah, that can be heartbreaking. I personally don't own a Fujin, but I have a Raijin. I have a 3-skulled Raijin. His name is Oberon. This is Siranaqua. She's my Leviathan. She's awesome. I'll use a cool attack for you. Whee! Okay, so I did put out a video just a little while ago, but Hania, it was for you. Right now, the regular login calendar is not working. It is not available. I just did a 10-12 minute stream about that, and I sent it to Cyberstep Onigiri US on Twitter, and the video is basically addressed to them. It's more of a generic take, but yeah, I shared it on Twitter. If you're on Twitter, you could probably find my tweet and like it. You could boost it by retweeting it and all that stuff, but I did make a video and send it to them addressing the issue. We just need a whole bunch of other people to, you know, boost that up. I feel like I got a recipe this run. How did I do? Nope, no recipe. But that was nice of Michelle. $1. That's going towards KG tomorrow. Oh, from the Finn runs? I hope you get a recipe. Oh, that's cool. One on each different character. I guess I'll use, since we're talking about them, I guess I'll use Raijin. He's not a yokai. Where is he? I don't think I can put that last point into power. I can't. Oh no! You named it So-So 2020? Is that like So-So as in like the guy from High School DxD? Or is that just something else? Oh wow. What? Is there another buddy? What are you doing, Mr. Blah Blah Blah? Thanks for the $1, man. I appreciate it, dude. Thanks for commenting all the time and being around. I appreciate that a lot. Oh my god, thank god I can kill stuff. I thought my Oberon was too weak. Excuse me? I hit that guy. Oh, it's Arabic? So. I know a couple Arabic words, to be honest. I know that no is la. I can't hit anything. I'm getting annoyed. That's right. I don't know much else, to be honest. Oh yeah. You can get Kaga was a good time. I always enjoyed Kaga. I know somebody requested a Nier Automata song a little bit ago. Nothing. Ugh. Yorimitsu has nice legs. I'm gonna give that to him. I'm still riding this guy? What the heck? Hey, I got a carrot for you. You want to eat that, Mr. Horse? You want your carrot? Oh yeah, I mean, it does have an anime, but it was kind of short and didn't really like do what it was supposed to do. Like, if Onigiri did have an anime, it would be about, like, you know, you take a main character, let's say Aurelia, and you take like a guy and a girl. So like, I don't know, like Aurelia is like a perfect character. You use her. Yeah, it was so awesome for sure. And you take like a boy Oni and a girl Oni, and like if they did it right, we're just saying, like you'd take a main character, you'd have them run through, and they'd play with other players, and go like the extra mile, make them real people, get them stuck in the game, and they have to go through the world, and they never actually, in the end, they never get out of the game because the game never updates, and like, they're stuck in this endless loop of like events, and the story just never ends. And the only way for them to get out of the game is for them to beat the game. But since the game is always updating, they can never fucking leave. Yeah, it's more like a teaser, to be honest. But I know what you mean. It's very dark. Well, it's dark, but it's also a jab at the fact that I'm crashing.